So this is the junk video. Junk. It's about 12:18 a.m. Man, I slept through the evening when I came back yesterday. I don't know, I think I was very tired, or because I only had one coffee or something, like I just slept. Oh, and I have to interview tomorrow. So she's going to ask us 10 questions. And alright. Questions to be answered by the applicant. Question 1. Why do you want this job? So the job I'm applying for is a legal customer service officer at the local government council. Well, actually, this job, I actually applied for it, and I got a response saying what was the response? Something like, you know how this have been already been, the interviews have already been God, I forgot the word. So I couldn't get that. I couldn't get an interview for that, but this is a mock interview, so let me just write down some. I'm trying not to be so grumpy, but I'm very grumpy. Why do I want the job? I want the job because I want to work in this. So this is gonna be a boring video. Just kind of forget it. I want to. Why do I want the job? Why do I want this job? It's a call center, call work, customer service. People are gonna call in, and then my responsibilities is to direct them to the appropriate department, government department. Apparently you need some kind of legal knowledge or whatever to do this, and I want to help with the efficient. I'll just say this. I want to apply the legal knowledge and skills I learned at university into. I want to apply this knowledge and skills to help with the efficient public service administration. Okay. I want to apply the legal knowledge and skills I learned at university to help promote efficient public administration and gain some experience in an administrative role in the process. Parramatta City. I live in the local area. I live in the local area and want to contribute my time, energy, and efforts professional. want to contribute my time, energy, and professional efforts to to enhance the community in some way. I want to I live in the local area and want to and feel I am oh yeah, I live in the local area and want to contribute my time, energy, and professional efforts to make Parameter a good place to live in. Good place to live in. But I don't know. Time, energy, and professional to enhance the civic. Let me go to the next question. What skills and experience do you have that will help you in this job? Well, they ask for customer service skills. I'll say I believe I have good customer service skills. Oh. How? Well, actually, I don't have much. Wait. Though I don't. Okay. No, I'll say the position. No, the position requires me to answer incoming calls from customers and direct them to the appropriate government department. Though I don't have any particular experience in a call center or call worker. Role. I do believe I have sufficient customer service. I do believe I can fulfill this task adequately. I can transfer the customer service skills which I learned from taking a barista course and a barista course and a bar and cocktail serving course. Service course. Another skill, customer service skills, which I learned from taking a barista and course and a bar and cocktail service course, as well as applying some of my as well as applying some of my interpersonal and communication skills which I developed through group work while doing group work as part of some of my university courses. Yeah, I really don't have a lot of work experience, you know. It's one of my problems. To help fulfill customers' needs. Why did you leave your last job? I left my last job because, well, my last job was in 2004. God. I don't know if I should say that. My last job, I worked as a factory hand, making Christmas decorations. I worked in a casual role as a factory, hand making. My last job was a casual position, which involved working as a factory hand, making Christmas decorations. I was only employed for a few weeks and was let go after the I was only employed for a few weeks and was let go after the job was done. Yeah. Shortly after I finished this job, I began my university studies. Actually, yeah, in 2005. No, it was in 2005. That was when I last worked. I actually went to uni at the first semester of 2005. Then I dropped out. Yeah, I did drop out because I was like so depressed. So I was like, what the fuck am I doing? And then I was unemployed. At the end of 2005, my agency got me this job, casual work. Then I decided, oh fuck, I can't do this. Then I reapplied again, and then I got in to the same program. It was like, and then I started 2006, and I went and finished in 2011. Yeah. Anyway, shortly after I finished this job, I began my university studies. So that was the reason why I left my job. Think of 3 words that describe you as a worker. I am. Yeah, when I was working, I can be a hard worker. I might be lazy here, but if I have to do a job, I would do the job. Like, this is my time. I can be lazy in my time. I'm a hard worker. I have. I'm a hard worker. I am self-motivated. I am a quick learner. I tend to pick things up. I am self-motivated, a quick learner, and a hard worker. I think those 3 words are okay. They said, but the job also required me to be patient. I don't know if I'm patient, but I could be patient. I am patient. Okay, I'll put. I'm a hard worker. I am patient, and yeah. I'll put patient instead of self-motivated. Oh, I'm a team player. That's what they want. I want a team player. Which means you can take instructions, as they said in some YouTube video. If I had a problem with a major client and needed you to stay back for an hour after work without warning to fix a problem, what would you say? I would gladly stay back for an hour and forego meeting up with my friends. Yeah. I would most likely, no, I don't know. I would stay back. I would stay back for the extra hour and do my best to fix the problem with the major client. I would stay back for the extra hour and do my best to fix the problem with the major client. Yeah. What else do I say? Unless unless I had some emergency, like I had, like unless I I had to I'll just play. The only scenario I can envision where I may not be able to do this is where I have the only scenario I can envision where I may not be able to do this is where there is like there is an emergency situation happening at home. The kids. I was like, oh my god, I don't know. Thank God. Is if my mom was in the hospital and she needed to have my help. is where, oh fuck it, I'll just say it. The only scenario I can envision where I may not be able to do this is if is where there is an emergency. There is a severe emergency, severe emergency at home, and I'm required to be there. But even in this situation, I would try to make alternative arrangements at home if possible, and do my best to ensure my services are available for the company. The company. Describe a work situation when you worked in a team. That was my first job. My first job was as a process worker in a factory. It was a short-term casual position. The employer needed a dozen or so workers to work in a process line to fix faulty VCRs brought in from Malaysia, if I remember correctly. Most of the people employed for that temporary role were new to the company. Yeah. What types of problems did we have? One problem which arose during the course of employment involved conflict over the type of music that would be played on a radio, which was on the factory floor. Some people did not agree with this style of music being played and would go over to the radio and switch channels. This would create arguments between this will create arguments in the process line between workers. this problem was eventually resolved when the supervisor came over and shut down the radio and prevented any further music from being played. Another scenario involving team work did not occur in a work situation, but took place in group activities. Which were part of a course I took at university. The course the course involved producing an online arts journal, for the which and the class was divided into groups which were given specific roles. I had to work with I did not know know most of the people, all of the I did not know I did not know the other members of the group. No, I'll just say during the course during the of developing our magazine, I had to confer with other group members about a particular, I can't remember what it was, about a particular task. I can't remember what the task was. While I was one of the group members I encountered did not seem very friendly. I didn't like her. She was, I don't know, maybe she had a bad day or whatever, but she just wasn't very nice. To me, not seem very friendly by nature, or to me, I don't know. And was not eager, and did not seem as interested to contribute to the group. I did not seem interested to engage with me. I was very polite when I encountered this virus, and faced with the situation. Faced with this situation, I responded very politely. I responded by politely asking her questions and politely asking her questions, and moved on to the next person. I did not want to make a big deal of it. I just did my task of engaging with other group members, and that's what I did. To further the course objective. That's how I did. Describe a time in the workplace when you have shown initiative. Most of my I don't have a lot of job work experience. Most of the work I've done so far involved basic manual laboring work. Most of the work I've done so far has not given me many opportunities to demonstrate initiative, as they usually involved basic manual laboring work in a factory environment. In such situations, the ideal employee is the one who follows, who listens, who follows instructions closely, and however even in such roles, when I have performed a task early, early and there was free time and there was nothing to do, I would well, this is not something, this is actually something I learned. If you finish something, you don't want to stand around there and just do nothing. So you have to get up and like do something, like sweep the floor or help someone else. When I have performed this task early and there was nothing to do, I would pick up a broom and sweep the floor, or go over to go over and help other staff. Go over to other staff members and ask if I could do anything for them. Seems like initiative. Describe a situation when you face conflict in the workplace. What happened? You know, conflict in the workplace. I think that's the. I should talk about that art journal thing there. I'll put that there. I'll just say I don't get into much conflict with people. I usually get along well with people and try to avoid unnecessary conflict wherever possible. For instance, so the following scenario, did not occur in a work situation, it can be used, it can be used to illustrate how I deal with interpersonal conflict. As part of a course I took at university, we were required to produce an online arts journal. This class was divided. The class was divided. And each group was given specific roles. Alright, so I mean, I'm not going to read it off this. I mean, it's just to help me sort of see. Do you have any questions for me? Actually, before that, they said additional unseen question for applicant. Do you have any questions for me? Yes. You always should end the interview with a question. Could you tell me what the working arrangements would be like? For instance, um, uh, how many breaks are for instance, oh, I don't know if I should ask about the breaks, then they'll think, oh, this guy's lazy. He's lazy. Oh, I just thought about that. Oh, this he thing, because yeah, that was very depressing. The class was like all the girls have left. Like there are only guys there. One, two, three. There's six guys, and I am the youngest. Okay, all the five guys, they're probably over 50. They're all going for like this kind of painting or driving positions, and yeah, so it was a bit depressing. I don't think I really didn't find it that depressing because they had interesting stories to tell, so that was interesting. But anyway, also, but I hate this whole. It's like I hate being part of the guy club. I want to be part of the girl club. Fuck, I hate this shit. Or at least part of the transgender club, because it's like that was depressing. The fact that I couldn't live in the gender right now, like because I don't think I'm not full time. So when I go out, I don't explicitly present myself as female, So I was like, oh, this is so depressing. Oh. I want people to treat me as a girl. I want to live in that mode, and that was depressing. It was like, oh, I hate this shit. And I hate the way some of them like they were looking at me and this is anyway. Fuck it. I don't want to talk about it. I hate the competition. I hate this bullshit. Anyway, could you tell me what the working arrangements would be like? Or another one. What is the next step in the interview process, and when can I expect to hear from you? Mock interview. Alright, so I did that. 10 questions. Yeah, should be good enough. She said it'll be around 20 minutes or something. 20 minutes? This will go down in 5 minutes. Shit. What am I going to do with the next 15 minutes? I gotta make a good impression, like, oh no, but I feel so depressed and I feel like shit. I don't want to be here. Anyway, shit, it's 1 or 2 a.m. Got it. I only have, I go late today. My interview's at 11:30. I have to wear, I told her I'll be wearing a tie and stuff. I'll be wearing a shirt, but the shirt is a women's shirt, and pants is also a women's pants, so that's alright. I don't like wearing men's clothes. Really, I just don't like it because I'm transitioning and it just reminds me of my masculinity. The clothes do remind you, or it just feels like it reminds me of my past or something. I don't know. So I gotta wear this tie thing, like. Yeah, I want to go. I want to go full time in woman mode, quickly. I don't know when I'll start. Maybe I was thinking I would start next year. Um, because I'll give myself time to work on my voice and get the hormones also some time. Um, but who knows? I might go earlier than that, depending how fast I develop my voice. I think my voice is the big thing I gotta work on. Because if you want to pass, you gotta the voice. And also gotta work on my makeup thing. Yeah, I really hope I could do this. No, I can do this, but it's just like yeah, yeah. I mean, it's a gradually. I'm gradually doing it. Like I'm gradually. Whenever I go out, I'm gradually sort of allowing myself to, wear makeup and to do it a little bit at a time. You know what I mean? Um, yeah. All right. Anyway, I was just thinking about wearing a skirt because I do have a few skirts, and I do like skirts. Um, going out in public. See, if my voice wasn't good, man, I wouldn't pass. So that's I don't know. Some people just don't give a shit. They'll go, oh fuck it, I don't care. I'm just gonna go and do what I want. And I like that attitude, not giving a shit. But I also sometimes like, oh, I do give a shit sometimes. I don't want to be clocked or whatever. All these tranny issues. Anyway, later. Passing issues. Yeah.